should be live. We are live.
All right, everybody.
Live.
I am Eva. I'm joined here by Platypus Eggs, and we're gonna be going over the Wingman Warriors going up against TechPos Esports. I've woken up at 3:30 a.m. Feels like I'm going on a plane trip somewhere exciting, and we do
It is
have
3 a.m. for you?
yeah, it's actually 4 right now.
Okay.
I specifically went to bed early just to be able to wake up for this. Don't worry. I
All right.
I got it all under control.
Yeah, this kind of reminds
And
me of champs this year because all the games are
mhm,
super early. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to sleep really early because I really wanted to watch the grand finals. I was like, that one I need to
yep,
watch.
yep. Yeah, we got our own equivalent game here. Same stakes. This champs grand final, of course.
Same.
TechPos versus Wingman Warriors. So I've casted pretty much every single game of TechPos Esports, so I'm quite familiar with them. But give me the spiel on Wingman Warriors. Tell me why I should be interested in this team.
Wingman, from what I've seen from Wingman, they're a very solid team. They've gone against Silly, and obviously, you got Pi and Angus on that team, and it can be very hard to play against them. And Wing were able to come out with some pretty good wins against that. I think this should be this is the game of the week, right? We had that on
Mhm.
Plat Chat, members tourney gold, the what's it called? Bronze
The
Babel.
Bronze Babel.
Yeah,
I'm
and
here to add some more to this desk.
oh,
All right.
we're nice.
Speaking of
We're
Pi,
talking about Wing and how I'm expecting them to actually show up and maybe push EMEA to their limits with this game.
Yeah, if you guys did not hear the important news from the other stream,
I
Alex
was
is
there.
out. Alex is gone. Apparently they have military
Mhm.
service of something of the like, so they're getting EMEA is gonna have a entirely new replacement for their player.
Oh goodness.
So this week they're playing with James, but from then on they're gonna find a new Ascendant One, Smokes player or whatever player they need to fill in the role of Alex.
So I
Alright.
believe the polls are still up. So make your prediction swaps right
Yeah,
now.
change your thoughts right now. Exactly. You have 8 minutes.
Alright, the game has been rigged, unfortunately. The US military stealing away one of our players.
Yeah,
That's right.
it
Courtesy of
is.
energy, I guess.
Yeah, it's gonna be actually really tough. Alex did very well against their games against JDG.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
that,
he's
think
one of the star players.
Pi, you mentioned that EMEA is the bottom beaters, right? They've just been
No, no, no,
bot
no, no, no,
farming.
no, no. No, Zerk is the bottom beers.
Ah, I
EMEA is
got
the
you.
actual top rated team after
Okay.
along with Wing. Yeah. EMEA, I just hope they get a player that fits their synergy because their main strength was being able to like just play off each other so well, and I hope their new player will be able to do the same.
yeah, they had a really nice system, especially on that Koro that we saw a couple of days ago against JDG. They were just playing off of each other like really well. I'm not gonna say perfectly because we're this is Platchat members early. Nothing here is perfect, but when it comes to synergy and when it comes to coordination, yeah, they're some of the best that you can find here.
Right.
Absolutely.
Are we getting map bans coming up here?
I'm pretty sure
Yes.
that's still in progress.
Okay. Nice. All right. We get live map ban, or we're just gonna pop it up?
No, we'll get it live. It's just
Okay, nice. Their teams
still
are just
running.
slow.
Yep.
Right. So what are we expecting, Pi? You're the full analyst desk here. So what's your input on the map picks and bans? What are we gonna
I
see?
think EMEA. Let me just take a look here at my stats. Was EMEA? EMEA, they're good at Abyss. That's their thing. Abyss
It's been banned
is
though.
Well, it's a good thing
it's
that Wing banned that
oh
first
oh it
round.
got banned immediately. All right, so
Yep.
no more Abyss. So and Pearl. So we go split. So we have not seen split Out of EMEA, I don't think. No, we have. They won on that one, 16-14. So that was a close game.
Right. That was against Wood.
Against Wood,
that one was the game where we started late and it was Malding, and that was a fun day for everyone, I believe.
Yes.
I remember that game.
Wing, on the other hand, won 13-8 on Split. They won that pretty handily against Crew in that series.
And
Road. The Corrode's another strong map of EMEA. It was a close map, but they did win it out.
yep.
Is this our first time we see Corrode? No, this is not.
No.
We've seen every map.
No, we saw it on the EMEA JDG game, that insane series.
The Giga Banger.
The Giga Banger.
And it's a Haven decider as well. Haven is Haven been the most played map for this tournament? I feel like I've seen
think
it
so.
in like
Haven and
almost every
Bind.
series.
Haven and Bind are, I think, the most played maps, I think.
Yeah, but on Split, looking at our map too here, EMEA start on defense. Despite them running this hero raise, this double duelist comp, they've chosen to opt for the defense side. And I cannot for the life of me figure out this Wingman Warriors comp. They got a Clove, they got the Neon Raise, a double dive, a Sky, and a Chamber. So it really just seems like they're not going for any sort of specific synergy, they're not going for any sort of specific idea, but rather just trying to trying to get everybody on their comfort picks, trying to get everybody on the ancients they're familiar with, and that they can do their best at, rather than going for some perfect like theoretical comp that would then not end up working out in practice because nobody has experience on the agents that they're playing.
That's right. That's what we talked about a little bit on Bronze Babel. We said this matchup, we call it the Giga Banger because Wing is the ultimate ranker/MV team, and EMEA being like a more classical, like big brain team, if I say so myself.
Yep.
So they're just playing that Cyclone Chamber and that Collapse Clove, and they're just gonna shoot. And let's see if EMEA can overcome it, especially with their sub here.
Who's this Neon specialist that I'm seeing going Neon on Split?
Going Neon on Split.
Change the view over, Linus.
What's that? Sorry.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely gonna be interesting. And EMEA opting for the Asher instead of the Omen as well is an interesting pick. They do have the Fade for a bit of that initiation Yuto, but they are gonna be missing the Paranoia, I feel like, quite a bit. Because that's genuinely one of the strongest pieces of Yuto in Valorant. Nerfed a little bit now with the near side changes and the range getting reduced, but still a very, very big piece of utility gone from that team comp, exchanged for that Gravity Well and the Nova Pulse. And they do have, and Asher does have a bit of a better ultimate in terms of, just pure execs, allowing you to block off an entire side of the map, in terms of bullets and in terms of sound. So that's gonna be an interesting swap that we're gonna be seeing here.
Adi, what do you think?
I actually haven't. I can't remember these comps.
Yeah. Well, we haven't. Well, there's. What you just listed off their split comp, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be the Raise Yoru into a Fade for the Initiator, and then it's double smokes. They're missing out a Senti, but Split has never been a Sentinel heavy map. You're usually gonna be seeing those double smokes for the Viper.
True. As we come into Agent Select, seeing Cyclone cover that chamber.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. We got the Collapse Clove and the Cyclone Chamber, even though they're doing a bit of trolling now, covering the Gecko instead. But what? Am I seeing this right? Are we misclicking, or is this an actual Harbor hover here from Radical?
Well, we have seen Harbor in here so far. It could be.
Now we go to
Okay.
the raid.
The raise is locked in. It's no swap ups. EMEA seemingly having the same comp as well. No change ups there. Oh, there is one small change, as I mentioned. That paranoia apparently too valuable for them to miss out on. They will be swapping over to the Omen from the Astra.
What I want to
So-
see from EMEA here is to capitalize on the single smoke clove from Wing. Because as we
Yeah.
all know, clove is the weakest smoker. And if you have them solo, you're just gonna round smokes a lot of the time. So I hope EMEA sees this and gets a read on how to beat out the single smoke clove.
Exactly, gonna be a very bursty comp, very few and far between those smokes, but any sort of clearance U2 as well. They only really have that Skydog and maybe a Boombot or two to work the map with. Flashes from the sky as well, but those do not recharge anymore. That is long past. 2023 is over, and we were seeing a Sky from Pavel as well, not opting for the fade. As it might just be a subject of Alex missing here. Her Astra player might just be gone, and Guilty Crown subbing in for the Viper rather than the main smokes player. So that's probably the reason for the sudden comp change that we're seeing coming out from TechPause Esports. But it's gonna be the Viper here on the B side. Wall going out across mid rather than the typical ramps and A main wall.
Yes.
And the orb
and
probably gonna be on site.
I'll let you
Here
guys
we
take
go,
it away
Smash.
as the actual casters.
Of course, thank you. And it seems to be a fast mid look here from. I can.
I kind of forgot which is on attack, but attack is gonna go through Radical, looking to pushing off Cyclone or Pavel, apologies, out of heaven as. Shit, what team is this? I forget which team this is.
Wings attacking.
It's Wingman
Wings is
Warriors.
attacking. Got you. Wings flooding out of heaven. Finds themselves in a 2v3 situation. Jinx all by himself in heaven. 1v3. Spike down, blinded up. Surrounded and unable to come out with a round. First round goes the way of EMEA.
Yeah, rough start there for Wingman Warriors. I didn't quite see what happened, but I think there was just not enough Yuto on the site to really clear out all the potential spots. Grim getting away with 2 Guilty Crown. James here also coming in with 2 on the Viho. The Smokes players really coming alive for the side of EMEA. And it's gonna be an investment into the second round. One Frenzy for the side of Wingman Warriors, but it's all classics, and it's just gonna be a straight B hit, it seems.
Yes. A little bit of nervousness coming out of that pre-round as we might have gone into tech pause. Looks like things got squared away. As we see Wing 5-stack throughout. Guilty Crown looking to see what's coming out. It's the first pick onto Sky,
Oh,
traded
no.
out by Jinx.
That's a gun
Pavel.
falling down. Guardian, or Bulldog rather, may be able to be recovered, but no. The smoke is guarded by Pavel.
Here we are, Lurk and Dinosaur gets the pick. Radical getting his hand caught in the cookie jar.
One enemy remaining.
Cleaning it all up. Another round. The way of EMEA.
Seems like one Stinger will be going down, or Spectre, I'm not quite sure. But definitely came through with a full investment on the side of EMEA. Lost one gun, but all that's important has been recovered. That Bulldog, that Guardian are in hand, and we're gonna have a Ghost here to supplement Guilty Crown. Or a Pavel, since you know, Guilty Crown has been fragging out, James coming in on the sub. Doing well for himself. But it seems to be-
TRG.
the DRG buddy on that Ghost, yep. And it's gonna be a fast A hit here. Nothing slow, no working the map. As we expect here from this glow, from this race, from this, you know, they want to just burst in and go fast.
Nade coming out, 2 cross. One gets caught by Dinosaur, unable to TP out. Jinx gets one, traded by Underscore. EMEA finds himself up 1 player from this exchange. Wings. Still take sight, but Casper gets caught on the lurk. Evens it out. Cyclone take the man advantage. As we start to take up A. Grim left all alone on site. The whole team from elbow, unable to. Which leaves us down to Guilty Crown all by himself for this retake.
But on his last legs, but couldn't get anything. Now it's the Bulldog to see if he can find any more damage or perhaps even a round conversion here. This clutch seemingly impossible with its individual plays here from the wing players, but Radical closes it out off angle for the conversion here. Bonus denied for the side of TechPause Esports, but this is where it's really gonna get going, this buy round.
Absolutely, absolutely.
As the wall gets adjusted to a more normal setup here over towards the A side, seemingly that hit convinced him that this is not going to be a sign, this is going to be easy to hold. This double duelist is going to be able to burst you down, and you will need that extra assistance of the Viper wall.
Dog coming out, looking to clear down through A. This is not where the stack looks to be heading, as Wings look to take space B main.
Bit of fake pressure, and it's Grim and it's Guilty Crown part, and James to
Crown
hold it
spotted,
off by
some
himself.
pressure, looking to back up. Molly comes down. Gets the first pick. Looking for more. Unable to. Cyclone gets the pick and gets out. Radical left all in his lonesome on site as the spike looks to start getting down.
Plat is in. This is for heaven, so they will be able to fall back into their garage position, but they're choosing to stay on site and fight aggressively.
Flash down, 2 jumps out. Pavel comes down. 2 for the way. Tied up all the way.
One enemy
Caps
remaining.
left all alone. Dinosaur swings out. Flash gets the pick. 3 rounds to EMEA.
But once again, it's Dinosaur Loverboy to clutch up, goes over to pick up the Odin. Interesting that we're going for this gun pick, but we'll see what the plan is with that. But it's really James who I want to talk about here. Going ahead of the play, getting a pick off of that snake bite, good. But then maybe getting a bit over eager. Pavel was in B-Ham and he had the flashes, he had the U2 to support. But James just deciding to play ahead of it and go for a dry peek into Cyclone, getting taken down there. We will be needing to see that covered.
Oh no, he takes the damage.
Goodness.
Really a broken
These
buy
guys-
for everyone too.
Broken legs and a broken buy, exactly. James only on the Sheriff, no armor. But it's Cyclone to pull out
You
that
want
tour
to
de force,
play?
the
Let's
operator. It's gonna be in play here. There's gonna be a dry peek
Pavel
into
gets
mid from
caught.
Pavel!
He gets caught! As Wings looks to rush in, finds it. Underscore looking to see if anyone pushes through vents. Gets the pick onto Jinx, has the ult to stay alive. Clock is ticking. If he wants some value out of his ult, he needs to find that killer assist. Legs broken by Sky and gets taken out by the Omen. He gets 2. Grim. Spike looking to come down. We're left in a 3v3.
On the retake, Yoru ult available, Dimensional Drift, but it's gonna be the dog to delay for a bit longer.
Boombot clearing up heaven. Flash ready to push out on this side. Let's count it down. 3, 2, 1. The Omen. Flash TP gets them info. Unable to get anything. Cyclones gets 3 with his ult. Can he find the 4th? As Grim looks to save that Odin. Wings gets to 2.
And I'm not sure that I agree with with saving the Euro here, saving that Dimensional Drift. I think you could have committed it. You could have used it to scout out the info, and yeah, you would have been missing those Euro flashes, not available anymore while in the ultimate. But
It was
at
an
least you would have
interesting-
had the
yeah.
info.
It was an interesting ult to use the Grim to clear out backside. I think
Yeah.
you're right that the Yoru is a little bit more valuable there.
And now the Econ knocked over, Odin is saved, and it seems like we're going for a weird sort of force here. Stinger, Sheriff in hand, 2 rifles, but is that really gonna be enough? The Viper's pit in the wrong position, and the rifle in the wrong position as well. Pavel in heaven, nothing's gonna be here to stand in the way of this A-hit.
Nothing, but we do have a few ults lined up for EMEA.
Scout destroyed.
Showstopper ready in heaven. The stack is site A as we see Pavel looking to stack the site even more. A little bit of hit comes onto Dinosaur as we begin a little bit of slowdown. Inching forward. Grim gets the first pick with the
No.
Odin from heaven.
Unbelievable. The spam is in, but it seems like it's gonna be a burst regardless. 1 pick, not enough to slow these guys down.
I don't think the flash spotted out Dinosaur. I believe the wall was up that protected him from the flash. But they understand the read and they're looking to rotate. But guess what? EMEA already beat them to that.
They haven't moved an inch here. Both of these rifles are standing stalwart. And they're going to be going into all of this advanced weaponry here. The ults as well available.
The high-low. Snakebite comes out. Blind comes out. As the full rotate is called. 30 seconds left in the round. They need to make a move. As Guilty Crown
30 seconds left.
brings down the Viper's pit. It looks impossible the way to get through. 1v1 trade.
And this
As
honestly
Wing looks
might-
to rotate through mid with 15 seconds on the clock. Reminds me of
don't
another
think
EMEA team that I know.
10 seconds left.
Or some melon seeds here as we're trying to run it in, trying to run it down,
Trying to
but
go through
time.
heaven and they go lost on time. They don't have the time, Lauren.
It's too far gone. Melons in play and not even the money from the plant to be garnered.
Only able to take over one gun to the next round.
It's rough. It's rough, Platty, and it's a utility difference here, absolutely, is what I would say. That Odin getting the first spray down, but then just the orb, the snake bite, the pain shows, all of it just coming through on B main to delay, and the Viper spit the final nail in that coffin. Just completely drown out and snuff out this exec from Wingman Warriors.
Wing needs to be fast, and unfortunately, EMEA is doing everything to slow down their execute, and it's working flawlessly.
Now a bit of exploration down middle.
First pick found by Sky. As Pavel gets the dog hit onto Cyclone. Dinosaur also gets the pick on the other side of the map. Traded out by Jinx. Even out on the scoreboard.
Drop in a smoke.
Alright.
But Grim, with his Odin still here, gets the pick onto Jinx.
One enemy
Spots the
remaining.
third.
Oh my goodness, we
Breathe
really
around.
are in here. Hi,
The Odin.
would be proud. But yeah, you see it. Going for a bit of a slower play, going for an exploration up middle, works out. They get the Guardian, but again, they just don't have any of this clearance you do to get this Odin out of position, get him rooted out. And it's just not accurate enough. They gotta be fast, but they also need to be very, very precise with
Yeah,
how they
Wing on
play
a-
against.
Wing on a half by, looking to invest this. Neon's ult up through heaven already. Took all this space. Ult has come out. Does he get the shorty? Doesn't get the kill. Radical able to trade it out. 3v3, and the side is Wings.
I'll handle this.
Dimensional door comes through.
Here.
Underscore able to get the picks onto Jinx. He's blinded up.
One enemy remaining.
Able to get the pick. What a util combo. He knows where he is. He gets the kill.
Man, big investment here from the ultimates. The overdrive coming out, the showstopper coming out, neither of them getting any value. Pavel just takes both of them down one by one. And that's what I mean when I say that you need to be precise. You gotta have the coordination down if you want to go fast. Otherwise, you're gonna get staggered out, stalled out by the Yuto. One guy's gonna be in, the rest of the team is not gonna be there, and you're just gonna get picked off. just like we saw there.
Didn't have any targets to look for during that Neon ult. Used it a little bit too early, and EMEA just played back, understanding that hey, they have the utility to play fast this round. And Flash comes out from Pavel, looking to see info through mid. Smoke is going to come out as the dog's going to have to spot a few of these players.
Scout
Spots
destroyed.
all three lurking through mid, as the other two finds B.
Formation on Garner, Trailblazer on in through B main for the other side, but this is spam to come through once again.
Radical able to get that trade. Pavel brought down very
Three
low.
for three.
Wings might be in a 3v4, but their position might be alright as Pop Flash comes through. 2.5 seconds, by the way. What a buff.
No kill to be garnered from that though. 4v1, Pavel does not
Last
play.
player standing.
Cyclone
Spike
unable
down
to
mid.
find it. How did that miss? Radical left all alone in a 1v4 with Spike. 45 seconds on the clock. What can he do?
It's gonna be the pain shows here to solve him out. As it seems this position very well aware of.
1 damage from the nades. Impressive. Very impressive to get
30
1
seconds
damage in a
left.
round. As he finds a timing.
Oh no.
Looks to get 1. Traded out.
The patience not there. Underscores giving up the timing. But the patience from Radical, as I said, is just not there. Didn't play the trigger discipline. Wanted to just cash out on his 1 kill and look for more, but denied instantly by the opposing Raze.
He knew the raise was there. The paint shells came out, but wanted to get that opening kill. You're right. As Wings looks to have this fast A rush with a, well, they have rifles, but they don't really have the shields. And they're
Yeah,
gonna
it's
have to
Plat
face
here.
this operator from Dinosaur. Unable to get out as Cyclones gets the first pick. He gets 2 and gets out. Still 2 from EMEA here. Spots the gun out. Gets the headshot onto Pavel. Sky looking to push on more. Finds Grin, slides through, leaving Crown all alone
Spike planted.
in a 1v5. This is looking dire as he starts to get pinched from everywhere. Gets the 1, gets traded out. What a round out of Wings.
There you see it. That's the win condition really for the Wingman Warriors. If they can get these isolated fights, if they can catch these EMEA players with their pants down, they're gonna be able to win these rounds because the dueling power is definitely in their favor. They have Cyclone, they have Plat here on the clove as well. 2 very aggressive agents, and the rest of their team not too shabby either. And if there is no YouTube, if there is no, you know, any
Step play looking to
tools-
come out. Paranoia being ready. As we get a Rosa ult, James gets the kill onto Underscore. Dinosaur goes down, and another sliding kill from Sky. Pavel able to fake out Cyclone to get that pick.
Here.
As the slowdown comes, as the spike goes down. 3v2.
The question mark in chat, and it's a 2v4 rather. Even if we're up in numbers and you expected.
They were stacked on top of each other. I didn't notice that.
Yep, the Trailblazer coming through, but it might just not amount to anything. This flank coming through might just be the last nail in the coffin. Guilty Crown does get 1. Yeah, timing not expected, positioning not expected. And it's gonna be a closer half than we expected.
Last round before the
6-2
switch.
goes into a 7-4, and this might just be a 5-7 half for the side of Wingman Warriors, recovering it. Ultimates in hand as well. The tour de force. The run it, not the run it back. Pardon the. What's the clover again? Can you tell me about it?
I don't know. Wait,
Oh goodness.
I'll find it. Give me a second. The not dead yet. That's not creative. That's
we
not
suck,
that
don't we?
creative of
You
a
want to
name.
play? Let's play.
Nope. The flash getting stuck. Team blind in play. It's fast again.
Unable to get that pick. Sky able to trade it out. As we still have the stacked on A, the Seekers are going to be able to spot all these players. 1, 2, all 3 are spotted. They make the call to push forward. Sight comes through. Sky able to come up with 3. Dinosaur still on site. The 4th in the round. Guilty looking to come across.
Spike
Please settle
planted.
down. Sky
A.
on for the ace, and he gets it. Ace
You
to
just-
bring it back in the half. It was looking dire for
Switching
Wing,
sides.
but they have come back with a 7-5 half.
You just know it's gonna come through when you see that. The ultimate, the not that yet that we were discussing coming through, but he didn't need to do anything. Claps could just sit back and watch as Sky pops the absolute hell off and gets all 5 of them, assisted by his teammates. Sure, they were there, they were distracting, they were making sure to create the space for him to come through. But ultimately, he was the one who landed the shots. He was the one who came through for his team when they needed him the most. And now it's gonna be Cyclone, as this is looking to be a fast hit. Might just need the TP straight out after taking 1 shot.
Time to jump.
As we have a flash lineup getting ready. This might be a very hard hit to hold on to B site.
Yep, the wall in play as well here. No ruse, no
TP'd in.
to work.
Cyclone gets the first, gets a second. Sky jumps down, unable to get that pick. Here comes the flash from Pavel. Blinded up, has the TP out. From Heaven, Jinx unable to get that kill.
One enemy remaining.
As we're getting
my God,
crossed by
dude.
the smoke, unable to see anything. K-Spark
Hey,
found dead. Pavel gets his 3rd. What a quick round.
chaos on the site. And we expected a slower, more methodical half here from EMEA. Have the Viper, they have the double duelist, they have the Sky. But no, just all in on the pistol. Not even a Viper wall on the A side, not even the standard setup to even threaten that there could be a lurk. They're just saying, we're here, we're gonna waltz into this B side and you will not have anything to stop us.
Wing in the situation looking to push mid with their pistols. Unable to find everyone as EMEA takes up A.
Ooh, when the gamble is wrong, they go towards the B side. A is already taken.
A is
Information now
fully
gathered,
taken.
but
EMEA can't believe how empty this site is.
yep. Oh, this might be a pick or two,
Spots
but no,
the
it's
Grim.
Grim to spot
Spots
him.
the Grim, spots the feed.
Ooh, the flank.
Flank only spots
Two
one.
more. Will it be expected here as the flash to clear screens? That might give them an inkling. But the timing
Looking to
has
check,
been
will it
missed
get
here.
any value? Unable to get the first. Pavel gets one, underscore gets another. And a flawless round the way of EMEA. 9-5 is the score.
And that good conversion at the end of the half might just be for naught if EMEA run away with this. The bonus, not looking bad. 1 stinger, the rest rifles. Yeah, just a single phantom, but still, you can compete with a bulldog, especially after that buff. You can compete with a guardian against these vandals and phantoms here coming out of the side of Wingman warriors. But it's gonna be a fast hit again. We're not seeing the slow attack half that you would expect out of this comp. In the info garnered, but only 2 people on the side.
Rotates coming in to maybe even pad a little bit of this site, but it doesn't look like EMEA will be stopping as Radical Omen goes through Heaven. Satchel comes out, unable to get that first pick. 2v2 on the trades as EMEA gets the man advantage. Taking ropes. Sky gets the pick onto ropes. Call Masana. How is he that accurate? Grim looking to push past Cyclone.
Player standing.
Unaware. Gets left alone as Grim gets 2. What a positional play out of Grim.
Bit of acrobatics to try and make something for this out of this round. Bonus goes the way of EMEA though, is Grim in Heaven, staying stalwart, staying strong. And he is up for a 15-6 game right now. Absolutely putting this team on his back. Pavel as well, same scoreline, couple more deaths, but who the hell cares if he's putting up numbers like these? It's bits and
Some interesting
pieces.
score lines from EMEA. We got 2 double 10s
Yep.
on the team. Flash gets info towards A. Wall coming down early though, late on B. They know the Viper's towards B, and unfortunately that's where the spike is. That might be some unwanted information that EMEA had to give up.
And you're gonna want to stack here. You have the weaker weapon, so you want to play together, but it's not what this the side of Wing seems to be doing. Contact made. Cyclone now knows. They're gonna give up on
Skydog
this flank
comes
from
out.
middle.
Cyclone doesn't have a gun this round. All he has is those headhunter shots. Spike's gonna have to come down, as we have 2 late lurk through mid. Will this be spotted as the time pressure comes up?
Bucky.
Bucky's up, unable to do that much damage from that distance.
Teleport's ready.
And the Viper ult as well.
I win again.
The inspect kill out of Cyclone, unable to get out of it.
Gotta go.
Good match with Sky.
One
Oh.
through
One
heaven.
enemy remaining.
Sky unable to get another. As EMEA able to get to 11, 2 rounds away from taking map 1.
Yeah, they gave Nico a good college go, not to be though, but now is the time. This is where Wingman Warriors have to come alive on this defense side. 4 in a row against them, but the operator is in the hand of Cyclone, the big old gun, and they might be able to make something out of this now. It's gonna be a peek into B main, but nobody's going there.
The great
wall is-
equalizer will not see a body to start off this round.
Yep, the wall is gonna be on Raptors again.
However, a
It's
nice
gonna
big
be an A
fight
again.
coming through. Demon gets the first. Spray down coming up the way of Sky. Able to get the man advantage. As EMEA stuck behind this wall, unable to push through. And they have to rethink the strategy of the round.
Alright, bit of damage, but the Sky Hero is gonna patch that up. Regrowth in play, and now
I've
Sky
got your trail.
once again in tip-top shape. Peeker's gonna come out, gonna garner some info. But it's gonna be a fake off of that. There's a spike heading down mid into B. Trip's gonna be there to spot it out though.
Powell doing his best to keep these players on. Sky looking to get this pick if Pavel dares push up. But no! No! He misses it! Pavel, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. You might get spotted. And he just goes for the headshot. Underscore looking. He goes past. Oh, wait. Shoot. I thought Pavel was on defense. They
30
get the
seconds
site
left.
for free.
Goodness me. What a conversion. Tearing out the trip in B heaven, choosing to pivot back towards A off of Pavel's timing. And now it's an operator retake for Cyclone. Not lucking out, not having the attack push into his side. They're gonna have to make some magic work with this operator.
One smoke, a pick me up. Not a lot of util on the way to retake this site. Smoke off main. That's one less angle.
Player standing.
Cyclone gets spotted off, and Underscore finishes off, putting them to map point.
Yeah,
Match
it might
point.
just be a whimper that Wingman Warriors goes down with here. Nothing to say, nothing to contest on this defense side. As we were saying, that Clove, not enough to keep the attack at bay. That Chamber, not enough. The shots just not there to be found. And it's gonna be a tour de force, once again, to have that sniper, to have that operator equivalent, but it's on the wrong side again.
On the
It's a
wrong
fast
side
hit to
again.
be.
Flash does not even spot out some info. Obviously, they know the Sky's here as the dog marches up.
And Cyclone.
Wing has to hope that the 4 bodies here on site can hold off this attack.
Fake teleport.
Yep. TP used up from the Yoru. Might want to send one into backside here, but the Flash is gonna spot the info. Might just be a rotate off of this. The spike still towards middle. We have Claps in the close, spotting out over towards that vent side of the map. There's not gonna be any rotates spotted. So they're just
Nope.
staying stalwart here with 3 on B. It's the re-hit
EMEA.
going into them.
looking to push that spike deeper into main. 5 here. Smoke comes down, ult comes through, spots the decoy, but gets the real one. As the second flash comes out, he did not realize the Grim confirmed his ult to back sight. Blinded up. 2 kills at the exact same time.
Last player standing.
And that leaves Cyclone in a 1v4, his ult in hand, and a dream and a prayer by his side.
TP across to set up the crossfire. Will he be aware, expecting a flank? There's nothing coming through.
Nothing coming through.
Teleport's ready.
The chokeholds of EMEA around Cyclones. He's feeling the pressure. Shot comes out, but nothing lands. 6 rounds in a row for the attack as EMEA takes split.
And it was a tale of potential, a tale of possibility there towards the end of that first half, but snuffed out and completely shut down by TechPause Esports here. Going strong on the attack, going fast, saying anything you can do, I can do better.
It was unfortunate. I thought they brought it to 7-5. It looked like they woke up, but unfortunately they did not show up to that defensive side. As you said, just the util wasn't there for Wing to fend off these attackers. As we're going to push it to our analyst desk, which is us still, as we talk about this game, as the players take a break and get ready for map 2.
Yep.
I was watching both games. Insane.
Alright.
The other
Because I thought LeBron James was gonna be the deciding factor. Not even needed. They didn't even need
Yeah.
LeBron James.
Yeah.
But do we just chalk this up to Claps not showing up for his team?
I don't think we
Can't
can
say
really.
for certain.
I don't think we can. I think it was just a matter of. I don't know if it was a read. I don't know if it was just a lucky guess. But especially on that defense side, the setups were just not there for for Wingman Warriors. They just didn't have the right reads. They didn't have the utility to hold off these big execs that TechPause Esports were going for. And especially towards the end, that chamber, Cyclone, with the operator, with the big gun, with the investment, was just never in the right place, never having the read, never having the right guess on their position.
Let me get some EMEA glaze here. I was watching. They just walked around the map and they always caught the exact timings that they needed.
Yep.
Catching out Claps early, many rounds, just winning that early exchange duel and then leaving Wing without their star shooter.
Many such cases.
What do Wing need on map 2 here on Corrode?
They're
I'm
going to
gonna
need
be
a way to
honest.
answer EMEA's attack.
They're gonna need a defense half because this Corrode is historically extremely defender sided. So unless you go 10-2 on the attack, I don't think you're gonna be making it out without a solid defense side.
For our American sports fans in the stream, Toronto leads 4-2 at the top of the 8th inning of the World Series.
Shoot.
Yeah, Mookie Betts up to bat. Gets into an 0-2 count now. Casting for both sports, everyone.
Yep. Clayton Kershaw, aka Shadow. Sorry, just Clayton Kershaw. No need to explain who it actually is. Truly in shambles right now, highly likely.
And for our snack fans, I am currently getting a banana Nutella pancake because I am starving.
Let's enter the snack zone, courtesy of jet lag. Any jet lag fans here? Or is it just me?
I watch. Yeah, I watch a good bit of Wendover. Not Wendover. Sorry. No, wait. Is that Wendover? Yeah, it's Windover. Yeah, it's not
Sam does Windover.
Sam. Yeah, Sam, Ben, and
Adam.
Adam. Yes. I have not watched the most recent All Star, so please do not spoil it.
Okay,
I'm gonna watch
okay.
it all at
I
once.
was about to absolutely
Yeah.
go off on the latest All-Star season.
Yeah, no.
'Cause
I
it
am
was
go-
It was a fun one. I highly suggest it. It's a
I'm
very
gonna
fun
watch
one.
it all at once. I'm gonna watch it all at once. That's what I'm doing.
Round.
Truly the analysis desk here for this game. Let's see. Let me just look a little bit of map data here. We know we know EMEA is good on Kuro, but they were pushed far. They were pushed 16-14 here by JDG, and that was against James. So now they have James on their team. LeBron James on their team. This Corrode might just be a blowout. I'm never count out collapse, but it could just be.
Dodgers just scored a home run.
Pull up the Dodgers game.
I'm not gonna pull up. Ben will definitely get taken down. That's for sure. We'll get taken down.
That's for sure.
Is this player's name K-Spar? K-Spars?
Caspers, I think.
Caspers. Okay.
It's K-Spars Caspers. I think there's a document on exactly how to pronounce every player's name.
Oh, I should probably look at that.
But yeah.
I saw this name and I was like, it's not Cesar, which was my first initial guess.
Oh, up
Since
on
I'm
the other stream,
dyslexic.
2-0 Koi.
2-0 Koi!
2-0 Koi. 13-11 on
Wow.
bind here. So,
real quick.
Yeah.
Can anyone who's observing like see the chat as the game is going on?
Yeah.
Okay. If they call for a tech pause in chat again, if anyone sees that, just let me know. Because I can't. What I can see, I can't see chat, so I'm not gonna know if they're calling for a tech pause. I guess they did in the first game, and I didn't pause it,
Heard.
obviously. So
Yep.
yeah,
let
somebody
me join
did,
this
or,
alternate.
if somebody can.
Oh shoot. Let me into this lobby now, actually.
Well, we're gonna have a nice full party, and now that the B stream is gonna become the A stream very soon.
Yep, B stream coming to A stream. Perfect timing as H also had to leave, so it was all good.
Nighty night, H.
Let me just grab a screenshot for the good people over at.
Looks like both teams are ready to roll as we come into Agent Select.
I misheard you for a second. I thought you said Asian Select.
Oh yes, we're gonna select only agents from Asia. Yoru. Let's go. Let's see if we can. So Yoru, Sage.
I don't think it's gonna end well for you. Not
Jet,
gonna lie.
ISO.
This might.
Now the controversial one is Harbor from. Do we consider
Yo,
Harbor?
okay. Let's talk about the
Whoa.
agent select that's happening in front of us right now. So we got Wing,
got
Hover,
5
all
geckos.
Gecko, 5 geckos.
Gecko roulette,
We got
baby. Let's go.
Gecko Roulette.
But in the end, we will expect Clove. Yep, claps on Clove, Cyclone on Chamber. Wait a minute. No, now it's gonna happen. Yeah, just claps on Clove. James on the waylay here.
I'm gonna need a bit of an update. James is underscores, right? Because
James is Dinosaur Lover Boy.
right, yeah, I am stupid. Hello.
I've been just
Yeah.
calling him Dinosaur.
Yeah.
My
It's all
apologies.
good. It's all
James.
good. Yeah. Yeah. Grim is Caleb. Guilty Crown's Guilty Crown.
Yeah.
And then
Underscore then.
K-Dag.
Wait, so Guilty Crown is who? Wait.
Is
okay, I'm
Guilty
gonna write
Crown.
this
Guilty
down.
Crown here, so here we'll go through it. So
Yeah, we'll go
Dinosaur
through it.
Lover Boy is James. Pavel's Pavel. Grim is not Grim is Caleb. Guilty Crown is Guilty Crown, and underscores is K-Dag.
Egg?
But-
Wait. So quick.
Just look at the. You can just match them up. If you look at PCMT, the Plat
Yep.
chat.
Got it,
call,
got it.
You can just look in there and see the names.
Well, I'm not because I will tap out and crash my PC. I know that for sure.
All right, getting into
I'll
this
let you
game
guys have
though.
this.
It seems to be a fast ace split coming out from EMEA, and Pavel getting one but traded out instantly.
Fast hit through mid as the defenders take it. EMEA getting a free A main. Unfortunate that the pressure's all there. Unsure that A side is completely empty, which it is.
Yep, will
As they
they
now
know
find it.
that the brunt of this defender side is gonna be coming through the flank, through the A
Spike
lane?
planted.
Defenders looking to flip this entire map as they do. First pick. Wave Jinx on
One
this
enemy
retake.
remaining.
3 the way. Grim able to get 1. Guilty Crown left all alone. Unable to pick up 3. Round goes the way of Wings.
Bouncing vacuum.
And already a much better start. Decisively going through mid, going for that push up, and denying that part of the split. Pavel going down leads to them just completely abandoning that side of the map, going entirely for a main. And they just didn't expect there to be no pressure coming from that CT side. Smoked it off, didn't push it, and just ended up with no space on side, needing to fight forward, but it's just not advantageous when you're in such a position.
Didn't realize the pressure as we have the pressure coming on to B. 4 pushing up. Pavels gets the spot. Jinx gets the kill. Cyclone able to get 1 on the other side of the map. Gets traded out.
Alright, the Outlaws ringing out for the side of Wingman. But it's gonna be this re-hit interview, this re-exploration. It doesn't matter. You have classics, you have 0 armor.
Gun here.
You're probably not gonna win this round. At most you can look for a bit of damage here. But if you drop a gun, that Bucky is getting thrown away. You're gonna be picking up that better
James still
gun.
here does not get
One
cleared
enemy
out.
remaining.
Is spotted out.
And the crunch from middle will just spout the dude
Pressure from all
with Guilty
sides.
Crown.
We are just
And a flawless.
good.
Alright.
Pretty
Yeah.
standard
Are-
round. Able to get those picks.
But this is the one we're gonna be looking at. It's gonna be a bit. It's gonna be a bit suspect. It's gonna be a bit shaky here in terms of the armors. This double outlaw might just get a lot of work done, but they are opting for the guardians to get those full armors, to get that full shield, to be immune to that one shot. And it's
EMEA
gonna be a BS version
recognizes that they need to force up to that full shield to prevent, you know, one tap out of these outlaws.
Yep.
It's gonna hurt their economy if they lose this round.
Definitely. And this guardian as well gets more
Drop in
powerful
a smoke.
against that light shield beam with the 2-tap to the body. But it doesn't matter, Cyclo just gets to go anyway.
James able to TP out. As underscore up all the way through. Looking to peek against this chamber again. And another wallbang kill from Cyclone.
Oh, him, the
I'll get
scope
spotted.
criminal.
Paranoia,
He is dropping
deafen,
off.
any more defects that we can add to the table. Gets 1.
Player
Grim gets
standing.
the 3rd. James gets another. K-Spark. Unable to do anything. Round goes the way of EMEA. K-Spark. I forget, what did we, I need to write this down. Casper. Like the ghost.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a little, like, ghost in my little notebook right here.
All right, and once again, a lot earlier than we saw it last game, but the operator coming out from Cyclone. It is going to be a force up here. Pavo just staying on that headhunter, might get a drop over from Guilty Crown. Yep, there it is. But it's going to be a 4-1 once again. No working the map here, no early exploration, just seems to be a straight up hit into the A side once again.
Clone is able to get the trip as the fight comes out through mid. Fortunately, both defenders go down. As the NBA speeds up their hit onto the A site. Jinx here alone. Here's the noise. Gets one. Gets the spray.
Oh, no.
Unable to get the third, but evens out the round. 2v2 situation.
Yep, site gonna be garnered here for the Europeans. Plat gonna be able to come through, and they do have the Nightfall here if they want to push up, if they want to get aggressive with it. But they're just gonna be holding here. They don't know where this is gonna come from. Prowler might give them an inkling, but the chamber is still MIA, not aware of them.
Needing to clear all of these corners, as the sound cue might have given away the chamber.
Your fear.
And
The
there
ult.
it is.
One enemy remaining.
Spots out Casper. Cyclone all alone. Needing to come up big. Paranoia in the hands of Grim ready. Gets the first. Gets shot down. And Guilty Crown able to clean it up. Ties up the score.
The attempt was there, but the TP just too far out of reach. Not able to snap those fingers, not able to get out of there and reset. Blinded up by the Paranoia, gets taken down by... I was gonna say Casper's Guilty Crown here. Once again, near the top of the scoreboard for his team and absolutely carrying with that round for Nightfall. But it's gonna be a bit of a half by here. Jinx, or...
The ult is gonna come out.
Claps on the force with the Phantom. Might want to look for some impact here through the mid smoke, but not gonna find anything. Ult towards A-Link, ult towards the Bucky.
Radical misses the clone. Able to find James right behind him. Flash. Unable to get away. Sheriff coming out, unable to get the kill. As four go onto A site with a free sight as long rotate comes. It's gonna be an ultimate. The op for another retake.
Once again, indeed. And it's gonna be looking dire here because the smoke is gonna come through. And
Teleport's ready.
it's just nothing really to be done here. A pick maybe, but the Haunt not even spotting anything out.
Everyone tucking, everyone making this retake as hard as possible. Underscore gets the first, gets the second for 4 in the round. I mean, that was just a hard retake to get through. No one showing any presence, no ones to get, and unfortunately looking the wrong way when the swing finally comes.
If the round was gonna amount to anything, it had to be that tour de force early. It had to be some sort of peek into the operator and a kill. Or alternatively, this force up from Claps. He went for a Phantom buy here last round, not amounting to anything either. Picks off in middle, and then the rest of the team just fell to pieces. So we're looking for a fast play again here with this Euro ult. Dimensional drift in play.
Here.
This buy from Wing is very important. If they don't get this round, EMEA's bankroll is gonna spiral out of control. As we get a 1-for-1 trade in mid. Pressures mounting in A. Pavel gets the pick headshot. Gets able to TP out. Jinx has to back away after hitting that clone. As EMEA takes a site.
Yep, not gonna come down, but the chamber jewel might just amount to the round here.
Spike planted.
As Pavel wins it out again. Just no luck for Cyclone with these
Player
rifles.
standing. Like I never left.
Force out the ultimate.
Player
Hoping to get
standing.
this round 1v3 situation. And Guilty Round just cleans up the last 2. Ultimate used, gun lost, and an economy for EMEA. Starting to look like the roaring 20s.
The chance is there for Wingman Warriors. Destiny in their hands, but they're just letting it slip time and time again. The pistol and the anti-eco, all that they've gotten so far in this half. And it's Sheriffs. It's the overdrive, but no investment behind it.
Gotta go.
Might be a fight towards mid. Flash comes out the way. Underscore able to get the first. Cyclone unable to find anyone. Sky left all alone here in top mid, able to get out. Smoke is going to come down.
Killed them.
And unfortunately, no one found. 3 top mid, unable to get any
Bring them
value out of their positions.
Yep,
Maybe a
not
bullet
invest-
landed here and there, but that's about it.
They found my
Oh.
trap.
Overdrive not invested. Fade not in middle to support, choosing to stay on the A side. Now it's just gonna be a B side garnered here for the side. Not gonna ult max, not gonna get the orb in B main. Instead just gonna go for a plant onto Gyotikron. Play it safe, play it secure. But it's James here who's looking to be the closer.
A little bit of noise.
One enemy remaining.
Not even needed.
James looking to get an orb to get his ultimate. Casper, 2 shots unfortunately could not land.
Conversion
As we get to
fast now
5.
online. I'm expecting a B hit here. The conversion paths are gonna be a lot better on this tighter side here. Gonna be able to cover a lot more ground, a bigger part of the side here. But it seems like we're just sticking with the tried and true exploration into middle, bit of A main pressure, and then just mid round off of what you see. But the contest is gonna be there from the side of Wingman. They have 3 people and a 4th behind.
You
that
want to
side.
play? Let's play.
A lot of pressure, Flash coming out. Both duelists here. A lot of noise made, and they just cut noise. Trying to bait this team into pushing. Baiting some swings, baiting the fights. They want to take it to their own house. Flash comes through. James, unable to get the first, gets fooled by the clone and has to go down as Casper gets the pick onto mid. Wallbang. Crown gets that pick as the crunch comes in bottom mid. 3v3. Alt slows down everyone.
Man,
As Grim looks
advanced.
he gets some information, he gets spotted, has to turn around, 21 HP left. We know he's heaven. Cyclone's looking for this. He will feel the pressure. Does not get cleared out, but Cyclone unable to get it. Loses the op, and it's a 2v3 retake for Wings.
Look at the
Last player
HPs though, a
standing.
bullet might just be enough on either of these players on side. Grim, the only healthy one in heaven. But Radical misses the Prowler.
Very quiet. Unable to land any hits. 3 for Guilty that round. And it just looks like this game is going to keep on snowballing.
Man, as we mentioned, the defense side really the important half here for the side of Wingman Warriors, and they're just not grasping it. They're not there. They get the pick out of A main, they get the push out. Finally, a bit of adaptation, a bit of change up, but it's just not enough. They're too eager, they're too nervous, and they just keep going for the push out and throw away the advantage that they garnered through that A main push.
Stack looking to challenge Cyclone for the first time. Pavel looking to TP out, doesn't want any business with that fight. But still able to get the headshot, the swing from Sky, inting out.
Don't miss me.
They need these individual plays. As James has the TP out.
Lovely job spotting there for the info. And Wingman, I like the idea. They saw Pavel. They assumed he was alone, being the chamber, being that weak side sentinel. But no, more bodies behind it, and they get punished for it. So a bit of an unfortunate read here, but this is just an eco, and they have.
Last player
I'm lying. This isn't an eco. They forced into this one. The Bulldog, 0 credits on the side of Radical, and he's gonna go down for it.
0 credits, 0 guns dropped, 0 guns taken to the next round. If I don't see a timeout here, I think they might not get another round on the board.
And a 10-2 half on the attack is not something that you want to be looking on the other side of. I don't know how you come back into this if you're Wingman Warriors.
We're
especially
talking-
if you don't get these last couple of rounds.
We were talking about needing all those as many defensive rounds as they can get.
They might
Out
be lucky
here-
to get 4 here.
Could very well be.
Is they forced back up again. Radical on the sheriff has a bit of credits left over, but the op is in hand.
Those are shots. Underscore gets that first pick. Able to get the trade for the first time. Gets the second on to Pavel. Sky, unaware of the omen, creeping out. Jinx, able to get that trade. Third. 5 HP left as the heal dwindles down. Casper might catch Jinx here on this pick. And for the first time since the pistol rounds, we see Wings with the man advantage.
Signs of life shown here, but it seems to just have been a bit of mix-up on the side of the EMEA. Guilty game, huh? But nothing more. All right, yeah, the EMEA just went in and got pretty much got timing. Those are all just individual moments, getting caught out and just not playing together. That's once again what's gotten Wingman this round, and I don't think they're gonna have that for this next one. Sky maybe just looking for the overdrive, but might get a drop over from Casper's. But this is gonna be the old round. This is gonna be the big one. It's gonna decide how this half is gonna end momentum wise. It's a straight hit.
Once Noise spotted, we might get to see the overdrive. First pick gets spotted. As we see the backup.
My God,
Only a classic on Sky. In the smoke, Jinx gets one, able to get out without being spotted.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the mud, and Wingman Warriors are thriving in it.
What a great fight to start that opening segment as the players of VMEA still here. Clone nearly fade out. The Sky gets that wallbang headshot, leaving Guilty Crown all alone. Pressure creeping from behind, creeping from in front. Able to get 15 HP left. Cyclone's up to finish off the round. 4 still alive, and we might see
No point saving.
Wingman come back in this half.
Finally, we see something. Finally, they found their groove, and they're starting to shoot back. Wingman Warriors, not a single ultimate used up. But same can be said for their opposition. TechPause Esports still have the conversions path, still have that Nightfall, and still have the Dimensional Drift as well. And they're looking for a re-hit, a rerun here down into B.
And they guess correctly, this is the more empty site as 5 come the way of AMEA. Underscore looking to clear out anyone on site. He can't spot everyone as Wing looks to flood out. First pick goes from Jinx, unable to get out. Pavel gets the first kill. Ult comes through, not yet dead. Jinx, he still has business in this round. The ultimate comes out from Radical. Shots going through. Pavel gets another kill. Underscore gets the pill onto Jinx. 3v4 situation for Wingman as it slows down. Flash coming through. Pavel gets a third with his operator. Casper gets one. Flashed out from Radical. Pushed up. 1v3 situation for Casper. All alone. Sees one, gets flashed out, gets the first, unable to get another. 3 for Underscore, 3 for Pavel, and 8 for EMEA. Let's take it to halftime.
Oh my goodness. What a round. They really saved the best for last. All of those ultimates just getting committed into it. And still, TechPause Esports come out on top. Still, they cannot hold down the site on the defense. But we've seen signs of life. We've seen them come alive. Plat, especially here on this Clove, is shooting out of his mind compared to last game. And he's going to need to be the linchpin here, as we're going to be seeing, once again, a very simple attack side, but it can be very potent if these A-side players cannot hold this off.
High coming out.
Go, go, go.
Does not spot anyone pushing through. as we have underscore needing to TP out. Guilty Crown a little low, able to get the pick on Jinx. Grim, James, able to peek out, and a team flash, unable to get that kill. As Wings gets fast hit, gets the sight.
Planted.
Jinx pushing out a little bit too far. Needing to go down, 3v3 situation. This guy gets the first pick, Radical gets another. Pavel
Last player standing.
able to get one, and it's Radical and Pavel all alone. Tap comes through, peek. Shots go right, shot goes left, but couldn't get it down in the middle to get a headshot. As we get to 5, and Wingman is looking alive. Wingman's looking like he wants to dance, and they have come to dance.
Lovely, lovely stuff there. The aggression, getting them that first pick, but also almost passing the round back over to the other side here. It's definitely their strong suit, but it could also be their downfall. Is maybe just a bit of over push, over aggression in the post plant. Evens it up, but still. Clutch one out. Bonus, or rather anti-eco here online. But it's the shotguns.
It's the shorty from James. The clone is caught, unable to get any more value. James able to get one. Gets traded out. That's the shorty. 300 credits, able to get a kill.
Yep.
Gene gets that
Good.
pick. Underscore hidden. Unable to get that right click to land for multiple headshots.
Last player standing.
Spammed out from Jinx as he's on for an ace.
Doing a thing.
Bullet confirmed, and another ace for Jinx. That's 2 this match. Am I right for saying that that's 2 in the match?
Yeah.
Take a cap out.
That is
Absolutely.
2 for Jinx.
No,
Definitely
you,
able to show up.
no, I lied to you. I spread misinformation across the internet, and I am sorry. It was Sky that got the first ace on the Neon. Back on
That's
Split.
right. It was Sky. Sorry, Jinx. Only 1 ace for you. Still very impressive, though.
Yep. But the bonus not looking too great for the side of Wingman here, as it's only Spectres carried over, no rifles, no FPX buy. And Sky's gonna be forcing up as well, 700 credits in the bank. But it doesn't matter.
Spot it out, unable to get TP'd out. James looking to turn tail, trying to fight to see the retake. Spans coming out, Spectres, faster fire rate, unable to get a kill. So we got a 5v3 retake coming up. Stunned out. A great stun coming from Sky.
Night.
Guilty Crown able to get one.
Last player
Shots.
standing. Bring them down.
Leaving Guilty Crown all alone. CT for 4. Doesn't know there's one heaven. And Jinx cleans it up. Bonus converted.
Absolutely, and it's the force up onto the Spectre of all things from Sky. An economic decision that I would call questionable at best, but if you're gonna do that, if you're just gonna get 2 with it on the entry, open up the site for your team and just get the bonus for pretty much for what can only be amounted to as free, I will have no complaint to you, and that's exactly what Sky has just done here. Knocking them onto Nico, but Dinosaur Loverboy here with the Bucky.
Staying tucked. Everyone's going slow. Guilty Crown able to get that eye. Knows that there's at least one here. And knows that there's a lot of noise. Shotgun unable to get that kill because he was stunned up.
That relay ball coming through. That's Guilty Crown.
Guilty Crown tied up. And the flash coming through, able to get one. Pavel looking to push out. Gets one hit. Gets a kill before it gets traded out. Leaving Grim in a 1v2 situation.
Best he could have
Looking to
gotten,
put the
but nah.
first defensive round. He has a lot of util. Very possible.
Yeah, but it's the Bucky and he's going the wrong way here. But the timing has been
They
garnered.
don't get spotted. They don't get spotted. He's right behind them. He needs to find this. He makes the noise though. Unable to get the first. 8 rounds for Casper, and they've tied it up again.
Could have turned into something. Could have been the play that got them back into this half, but not to be. Now it's gonna have to be the buy round to come out. Pavel has done well for himself with a headhunter, but will he be able to do the same with the Tour de Force? Posted up towards B. Will he suffer the same fate that Cyclone has and just have nobody push into him, nobody go towards his side when he has that operator.
Wingman EMEA able to tie it up as the Dodgers tie up the World Series 4-4 in the top of the 9th inning.
Oh, storytelling genius you are.
Storytelling, there's correlations everywhere. All you gotta do is find the story. As we're looking to see an A split. 2 push it up through mid. As they're looking to fight the heavy stack. Everyone's tucked short. Spotted out mid. They could know. Able to get 2. The ult needs to come through as the TP unable to get value.
Last player standing.
And it looks like a great defensive half coming from EMEA as they finally were able to put a stop to this. James, from behind, takes it down, giving EMEA the lead.
I don't know what I can say, man. I saw none of what happened there, and it's not even the observer's fault. That was 5 kills in 2 seconds, so not much there to be analyzed. Other than, I guess the one thing that we did see was Sky getting a bit over eager and just kind of dry peeking into underscores, going for that kill on the Yoru, but he was good for it. Off angle, gets the pick off. But we're gonna run it back here. It's gonna be a fast A hit once again.
Another round where they don't hit Pavel's sight.
I'll handle this.
We have the drift though.
We have the drift. We have the overdrive. We get spotted out as we're just running it down. 2 kills goes the way of EMEA. 2 ultimates used. 5v3. And they pushed up into CT. The Odin's here. They know they could be up. They're gonna be paranoid. A lot of spots. Grim gets 2 with the Odin. But Jinx gets 3. Tied up again.
That paranoia was going to be huge, but the positioning not quite there. It was Pavo and James up ahead of Grim, not able to flash, lest he hit his own team with it, and that just led to them taking the right fight, taking the jewels into the majority of this Wingman Warriors squad here, and they just win it out with the unexpected positioning. It's gotta be the old round though. These are the 4 big ultimates coming out from Tech Pause.
The operator. No operator. We just have Pavel here on the side, able to get 1 before traded out. Cyclones, both chambers getting a pick. Underscore able to get 1. Both Yoru's able to get a pick. And another
Traded
box
out
kill.
last.
The elevation change. As we
But
see
look at Grim.
James able up. He hears this rotate, but he only has a judge. He can't punish it. Gets behind him. Gets behind
trip
Cyclone. But the trip
There, though.
might get spotted.
Spotted out.
And he knows. Sound
The
cue
timing.
made. Does he hear it?
The steps are heard from the side of Caspar. The owner
He
was
does
looking
it.
to gather
All
some
onto the A
information.
side.
He sticks it. This judge positioning is now going to be so powerful for him. Going to be able to hold down pretty much the entirety of yard side by himself. Has the chamber Pavel over towards elbow, and it is James on the
It's been-
flank. Looking for the closer.
Ring around the rosy. This judge isn't able to get anything. As you might see James looking to speed up his lurk. And are they going to need this lurk? A 1v2 situation. Has his ult. Has his run it back. Unable to get a kill. Meant to say the saturate, not the run it back. As for the first time since round 2, Wings takes the lead again.
Finally
game.
back in control. And it's Grim, man. He got a bit antsy, I feel like. He went for the acceleration out into the yard, got punished for it. Players already posted up on the angle. But we still have a buy. We still have guns in the hands of EMEA. Judge and the Stinger. But the operator is out. He's on A side.
Operator takes the first whiff. Flashed out, full blind, unable to get another pick, has to TP out. 30-second cooldown for that. As we see the push from Wings, looking to push the other side of the map. And a headshot through the smoke!
Lovely.
Cyclone goes down!
Great intuition from Guilty Crown. But he's got more work to do here, as we have 3 more players knocking at his doorstep.
Stinger able to get that pick from a Casper looking to lurk up through mid. Flash through. They're gonna need good hits. Underscore gets the first of the execute as the rest of Wings are caught outside looking in. 45 seconds left. They're gonna need a miracle if they want to win this round.
This shouldn't be a save. The bank is rolled up high for the side of Wingman. But how are they gonna get through this judge? No fade. Prowlers are
30
down.
seconds left.
They just have no
One
possible way to
enemy
spot him
remaining.
out.
Spike down B. Flawless.
Not even needed.
Underscore for 3. Able to tie this up again. This is a good game. We're cooking. We're dancing.
Yep. Another day, another EMEA corrode, another overtime. As it's looking like 10 to 10 going blow for blow here with the side of Wingman Warriors. And it's really close. It's really Jinx. It's been
Really,
the
Jinx
deciding
with
factor.
24 kills. Do you see that on his gun? 24 in the round, in the map.
The Chance Vandal slowly counting down the numbers. Counting up rather.
Peek
The
out.
time
up
is nigh.
first.
Underscore. There it is. The chamber that we saw. King
Able to get one. The fourth for Pavel.
Strike down
One
A.
shot, 2 shot, 3 shot as Guilty Crown rounds it up. The lead. They take back the lead. EMEA goes to 11.
And there's the chamber that we were promised. Pavel was a phenom on this map last time they played it. Grim as well. He was popping the hell off as well. But this operator was really what carried them over into overtime. Which is where Grim had that insane clutch, that insane stick under the fuse. But Pavel, man, he's really come alive. And he's got, seems to have the read once again. He's peeking out into A
You
link.
want to play?
And there is
Let's
mid pressure
play.
going into him.
The site heavy too as we get this hat trick coming through. There are so many players here. First shot misses. That's 3 kills to EMEA. They understand the off shot, but the spike is all left alone back in lobby.
And it's gonna be this flank out coming through the B side. Grim aware of it, but Wookie won the fight.
One enemy remaining.
Crosshairs plays it there. Unable to get this transfer to the second. 5 HP left for a Radical. 5 HP in a dream. Save this from getting them for match point. But unfortunately, EMEA looking to close out this map. Close out this match. 1 round away from another 2-0 victory for EMEA.
The economy is in shambles for Wingman Warriors here. A judge, a bulldog, another judge on the sky as well. It's the operator is gonna be need to do the heavy lifting, or Jinx here with the Phantom.
Double judge from Wings as they look to needing to win this round. Attacking off, attacking judge
Here.
as we
Spot
get the
out.
dimensional drift. And the
Oh,
off shot
man.
comes through. Unable to get through. Can the dimensional drift get some value? No, it cannot. And a wallbang headshot through into lobby. Another off shot, 1 bullet left in the chamber. A 2v3 situation left for Wings. As the spike is still in main. Nightfall's gonna come out for defensive hit. The Odin unable to get a third. Jing gets his headshot. Able to get out his ultimate. He's gonna need an ace. 50 seconds left as they look to re-find themselves. GG's in the chat already, and that is game. A 2-0 win for EMEA.
I don't think you understand what we just saw.
I did
That-
not. I missed a few things.
That operator headshot through the onto the player A main carrying the spike. How unlucky can you get? Wingman Warriors, they came in, they got stomped on map 1. They were looking better, they were coming back into it here on Road, but just shut down in the most unbelievable fashion from Pavel. I'm so glad the replay system is up because that needs to be saved and hung up on a frame, that shot.
Well, unfortunately, we don't get
Goodness me, man.
replays for custom games, I believe.
Oh.
At least we had the perspective. At least we had the perspective.
Yeah, but I will be having some very serious talks with Leofaria.
Very serious. That wraps up our match. A 2-0 victory for EMEA as we send this down to our analyst desk, which is still this call.
Oh my lord.
What a crazy shot. I mean, what a crazy way to end that round.
I've been less speechless. I hope Pi comes in here because I don't have anything more to say about this Platty. It speaks for itself.
I do want to say props to our observer, Longclaw, able to do his best amidst the chaos.
That was really great work there.
It was very
a
good
lot
work.
of good shots.
We were able to figure out most of what the chaoticness of EMEA and Wingman were doing. So props to them. Round of applause in the chat. Not 07s. Do Pepegas in the chat. You know what? I like Pepegas.
Sure.
Who are we getting for our interview?
We'll be getting Guilty Crown. And
Guilty Crown selected for our interview. Any questions that we have to start? Oh my god, I don't even remember what Guilty Crown was playing. That last round just took it out of me.
He was on Fade up at the end on Corrode on
Got
Split.
you.
I'm pretty sure he was the one playing the Viper for the side of Tech Pause. So yeah, the generally seems to be the Chronicle type flex player for this squad here. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's also IGLing, no? So definitely gonna have a lot to say here on how they played, how they prepped, how they planned around this double ace setup of the chamber and the clove. But we are gonna be getting him soon. All will be answered.
I just checked back that op shot. Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
a tough one.
Mhm.
I didn't even realize in the last round they popped ult and they ran away to get away from that ult. Great play. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it was very it was very impressive, honestly. The keeping their cool, keeping their heads in the game, and just absolutely locked in. C's didn't catch on, but it didn't matter. They were already too far gone, too far ahead, and Jinx and the Clove just couldn't make it happen.
As we wait for Grim, not Grim, sorry,
Guilty Crown.
Guilty Crown to join. We have it tied up in the World Series, bottom of the 9th. Base runners on first and second, as we're gonna get a pitching change. Runner in scoring position. This could be the game for Toronto. This is fun. Honestly, watching both of these side by side has been fun.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say that I haven't been paying my full and utmost attention to this game. But I had a few quick glances.
Oh, we gotta move calls.
We gotta move calls? Alright.
Into the
We'll be
that's for the
moving
interview.
calls. Don't mind the Undertale sound effects. Welcome, Guilty. Congratulations on the 2-0 win. How do you feel after that game?
I feel great. Good old time.
Well, what I'm really curious here is, did you have any prep? Were you watching the VODs in the dungeon here, or did you just kind of come into the game and just played your own game rather than looking to counter strat or adapt to anything that the other side were bringing?
I showed up when Pavel told me to, and I did what Pavel told me to.
Hey man, all's well that ends well, it seems, and you guys did an excellent job here. That split defense was absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it worked out pretty well.
I'm
I
curious
want to
about
ask
the
about
Viper
that.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
I was curious about those Viper walls that you Till. What was the thought plan going into this game?
Well, at first, our default was the wall that covers main and goes into mid, so we could do that coverage. But based on the way that they were hitting and stuff, felt like we needed a little more coverage on B site, so I moved it the one that covers the entrance from ramp and then the main entrance onto site. But they were like hitting as like a 5-man ranked squad, so I'm not really. It was like it didn't really matter too much, especially because the Viper wall doesn't decay by that much anymore. So it was like whatever. But I mean, we handled it pretty well. We kind of just recognized that even if they rotate, there's just going to be a 5-man death ball. So kind of just played around that as best as we could. Wasn't always perfect.
Yeah.
We tried our best.
So it was just confidence all throughout. No, the nerves didn't hit. Not even when Sky got that ace on split over on the ace hit.
No.
Just
Very
confident
chilling.
all throughout. I respect it.
I don't think anyone's a panicker on our team, so we're all just kind of vibing our way through for the most part.
Yeah,
Back
let's
to
hear that.
Yeah, back to split on those defensive halves. I mean, your snakebite, your utility were just perfect in that half, able to come through. Were you able to how were you able to use that attacking half to understand where their flaws of their agent composition was, and how did you take advantage of that?
We, at least because the defense half went pretty well, the attack half, we kind of just did whatever. I honestly, it just felt like most of their comp doesn't really feel like it has a lot of stopping power to like keep us from doing what we wanted to do. So we kind of just went for mostly defaults, and then once we had conditioned defaults, we decided to just go for harder hits on B, which they didn't really seem to have a plan for. So we just kept doing that, and then we mixed it up a little bit at the very end to just not be too consistent, because we thought that would hopefully condition them to stay on one side of the map more.
Yes.
But I mean, because everything was working, it's kind of like how if everything works, you don't really need to think about it too hard. It's like, well, I think we'll just keep doing this until it stops working, and then we'll figure out something more structured. But what we were kind of doing off the start was working fine, so we just kept doing that.
Yeah, we spoke about the Viper on the defense. I'm curious about it on the attack as well. It's been a long-standing meta to either have that wall, cutting across A into heaven, or going across the B side to threaten some sort of play some sort of control over on those sides of the ramp. But you just kind of chose to toss it across ramps, across heaven, and on B heaven as well. Just pretty much on the side you were execing. So what was the thought process behind that?
It was mostly that we wanted to, because we were hitting quickly, we wanted to dissuade pushouts, and the thought process is that if we get post that in the round and we need heaven smoke, then we just have it. We didn't really talk about it too much, so I just went with like what was default easy to do, and didn't keep it too complicated, because I didn't think we were gonna like weird lurk walls and stuff. Wasn't something that we felt like, it wasn't something we were talking about doing. So I was like, I'm just gonna do this default wall, and then we'll go for the post plant hit that we would normally do, and then if we need the wall, then it's there, and if we don't, then we don't, and I'll just use the fuel on like the smoke on like CT or something.
I see. Yeah.
Now-
And it works sometimes, like for example, when we were in post plant on was it B or A site or whatever. It's like when it was like 3v2, we were just able to put the wall back up as soon as Clove dropped her stuff, and so their chamber had to walk out.
Now going to Corrode, I mean, you had a heck of a start on that attack side and going 11-3 to start it off and finishing off 12-5 in the half. Like, can you talk about that? And were you just feeling yourself? You were like, yes, I finally come alive. Time to start shooting, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. It was just working. I don't know. I wasn't thinking about it too hard. I was like, I'm just gonna fight. I'm gonna win. I don't know. It is what it is. I wasn't thinking about it too hard. We were. I think the vibes were good. We were winning a bunch, and I didn't feel like I was getting shut down. So I was like, I'm just gonna take more aggressive angles. There were some lucky ones, like for example, when they smoked off main on B site for Cyclone. I just spammed the normal angles, and he just got dinked. That sucks for him, but it is what it is. I don't know, man. I was just shooting.
Yeah, some great spam coming through. And
Yep.
it's
We had a little more set plays though on Corrode, to be honest. I think that Split feels natural, so we don't really have set plays, but Corrode, we didn't really have like set plays, but we had at least more. I feel like we were more strategically using our stuff. Like Split was kind of just like a vibe game, where Corrode, at least we were like, all right, we're gonna use util here, and then we're gonna, waylay alt at and big main and stuff like that.
Yeah, did you after that 16-14? Did you want to just track the map a bunch, just to make sure that once you got into that dominant position, you could just close it out confidently?
No, we only scrimmed before the matches started, and then since matches started, we've only played matches pretty much.
I see.
The only thing we've really done is like talk about the game like before it starts, and then just come up with plans if we feel like it, and then we just play.
All right. So a bit on the fly, but so just playing your comfort picks, playing your comfort maps, and it's looking solid, man. What are you, top of the leaderboard right now?
I have no idea. Probably. I don't think we've lost.
4-0.
Tech
Pause Esports looking to continue their dominant.
Even in the
to prove them the best
you
gold
are
in
on
the
top.
tournament. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for coming for our interview. Good luck with your future games, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you. Peace out.
And that seems to wrap out our show. I mean, great stuff out of both teams, Wingman and Tech Pause Esports. Although Wingman's unable to take home the win, I think had some great showing. I'm very hopeful for the rest of their time here in the Plat members journey.
They could have a great season if they just iron out like a couple of the kings. They have the shooters, they have the firepower to make it happen for sure.
A little bit of those tweaks with those agent comps, able to have maybe a little bit more stall power on Split, and just tweaks, Yep.
Get some ups here and there.
Linus, are we ready to take it all out?
Yep.
All right. Well,
tonight. We'll be live again tomorrow at 6 or at 3, I believe, is the first game.
At 3?
I believe so.
3 o'clock EST.
Yeah, 3 o'clock EST.
Yeah.
It's
I was a little confused since I was like, it's for noon for me, but that's